Take your time, man. Check in. Shin guards are coming full.
If you think I need these to kick your ass, you're dead wrong.
Yeah!
You ain't a pussy, come on.
Let me check me right now, you two. Let's go.
You ready?
Yeah. Go.
And it's on. Former tag team partners collide in one corner. Former three-time PPW World Heavyweight Champion, multiple-time tag team champion, and the winner of the 2018 Challenge Pro Cup, Mr. Electricity Chase Gosling. In the other corner, the only five-time champion in the company's history and the longest reigning World Heavyweight Champion of the modern era, and a former multiple-time tag team champion in his own right, Vinicus Matt Vine. Way back when, these two made up one of the most dominant tag teams in Premier Pro Wrestling, known as the Axis of Ego, but tonight they are opponents. A long and storied history between these two. They've been partners, and they've been the most bitter of rivals. Tonight, a lot to prove for both of these men as they lock up in a very even pace here in the early going. Neither man able to get the advantage of that first lockup. It's going to take a lot of sound strategy for one of these guys to walk away with the victory here tonight, because these two know each other so well. They're going to have to pull out some surprises, and Chase Gosling with a headlock takeover, but Matt Vine reverses into a head scissors. Mr. Electricity trying to roll his way out of it. Vine with a vice grip. Chase is really struggling, but he gets over, floats over Matt Vine, only gets a 2 count. And Matt Vine, like a pit bull, just refusing to let go. Pinfall attempt, Chase kicks out at 2.
He didn't do anything. Shut your mouth. He didn't do anything. You shut up. No.
Matt Vine with the advantage here in this match currently. And Chase Gosling wasting a little time admonishing the referee. He doesn't want to give Matt Vine too much room to breathe, but then again, Matt doesn't want to give Chase too much room to breathe either. And now Vine openly challenging Chase to meet him in the middle of the ring. Chase kind of walking the outskirts. And goes in with a stiff elbow and some clubs to the back of the neck.
Take your center. Take center.
Chase the larger of the two, but Matt Vine is known for his power. Right now, floats over Chase. Able to get back up to a vertical base here. Vine sends Chase off the ropes. Oh, and Chase with a shoulder block. Oh, and Vine, Chase tried to block it, but Matt Vine able to power Chase over into a headlock. Chase gets his way back to his feet. Tries to send Vine off the ropes, but Vine blocks. And again, Matt Vine puts on the brakes. Into the corner. Matt Vine ascends the ropes, rolls through, and continues with this vice grip headlock that he's got on Chase. Now Chase with a handful of hair, able to roll Vine over, but unable to get the pin. Chase now with a front face lock.
Give up. Check your eyes. Give it up.
Chase forward! Chase forward!
Chase forward!
Chase forward! Yes, you heard it.
And now Chase going behind, putting his weight on Matt Vine, trying to prevent Vine from getting back to his feet, but to no avail. Oh, and what a club right to the chest. And backing up into Vine as Vine's in the corner. Vine goes up and over, and a drop kick sends Chase back into the corner. And the former 5-time champion sends the former 3-time champion into the corner. A leg drop off the rope, 1, 2, but only finds a 2 count. Snapmare takeover. Oh! And Vine wrenching on the head, neck, and shoulders of Chase. Chase gets his shoulders up at the last split second, tries to power out, unable to, but avoids the pin once again.
Five minutes have expired in the time limit, 25 minutes remaining.
If Chase fights again, disqualify him.
And a very sound strategy here from Matt Vine, grounding the bigger Chase. Vine gives up about 3 to 4 inches to Chase here, and nearly 20 pounds. Chase able to reverse and now has Vine on the mat in a headlock.
He gives. No, he gives.
If you fought against him, you dirty pig. Chase, you dirty pig. You gotta go boo-boos.
Chase now keeping Vine grounded, leaning back on the former champion using that 250-pound frame. But the Premier Planet trying to will Matt Vine back into this match. Chase trying with all of his might. Vine reverses into a pin. Vine gets back to his feet, but Chase still has that headlock, but not anymore. Matt Vine reverses. The two are now tangled in the ropes. This is going to cause a break. Sends Matt Vine off, and Matt Vine with a shoulder block. Chase may be looking for some sort of power slam there, but Matt Vine reverses. Arm drag takes Chase over. And Matt Vine springing off the ropes. He goes up and down. Only finds a 2 count, however. Chase trying to call for a timeout, but there are no timeouts in professional wrestling. Chase is in the ropes, though, so Matt Vine is going to have to back off per the referee's instructions in order to allow Chase time to get back to his feet. But Matt Vine saying no way, drags Chase out of the corner. Perhaps looking for the figure 4 here. And Chase pushes Vine off. Behind him, here's the pin, and a 2 count. And Matt Vine to the midsection. And Chase with an elbow right to the jaw. Dazing the former 5-time champion. Chase now looking for the elbow, finds nothing but canvas. And Vine with a knee right to the chest. And he scores with a second. And a third knee finds the mark, but still, Matt can only get a 2 count. And Chase back into the ropes, calling for another timeout.
Matt, hold on.
referee telling Matt Vine to stay back. But we saw this last time. Matt Vine wouldn't give Chase the space, but Chase, playing possum, luring Vine in, sends him to the outside of the ring.
7 minutes expired in the matchup, 20 minutes remain.
Now both men on the outside. If the referee reaches a 10 count, this is going to be a double count out. One or both of these men have to get back into the ring before the referee reaches 10. Vine now snapping Chase's head off the apron. The referee's up to 6. They're going to have to get back in the ring. Vine sends Chase under the bottom rope, but he's got to get back in. And he breaks the count at 7. Vine now up on the second rope. And driving the fist right into the face of Chase Gosling. Goes in for a pin, 1, 2, and a kick out.
I think Chase farted again.
Vine now shaking off his fist. Going up to the top, perhaps looking for another. But Chase gets the boot up. These two men know each other so well. They have been in Premier Pro Wrestling for approximately the same amount of time. Again, former tag team partners and tag team champions together. Make no mistake, they have had their epic encounters face to face as well. And Chase now dropping the knees, working on the head of Matt Vine. Perhaps trying to make him go to sleep here. Chase really putting the squeeze on Vine, but Matt Vine trying to will the Premier Planet behind him, and they are firmly behind him in this match. Trying to will him back into this contest. Matt Vine showing signs of life. Oh, but Chase drops that 250-pound frame right across the spine. Now Chase taking a moment to mock Vine. Oh, and a backsplash.
That's right, you're not a gladiator.
Chase now just toying with Matt Vine. Springs off the ropes, looks for another, finds nothing but Matt. And Matt back up to his feet. Oh, and a backbreaker right to the tailbone, but Chase able to power out. Now perhaps looking for the neck breaker, but Chase able to reverse out. And there's a slam. Chase now just with one hand. Chase can't let himself get frustrated here. He can't take his focus off of Vine, otherwise Vine, it's going to take no time for him to regroup. There is no room for error in this matchup. Now Chase with a pin attempt, only gets a 2. Chase now looks like a blatant chokehold. I can't tell. It looked like Chase had his wrist tape wrapped around Vine's throat. The referee finds the tape, sternly warning Chase that if Chase tries anything like that again, he is going to be disqualified. Chase Gosling, though, looking very vicious with that offense. But again, taking time to mock the former 5-time champion. but now with a nerve hold on the trapezius muscles of Matt Vine. This is a very painful submission. Pinching that nerve, you can feel it throughout your entire body. And it doesn't take long for a competitor to lose feeling in their arms and eventually down their whole upper body when they're locked into this trapezius hold. But Matt Vine again showing signs of life. The longer he's in this hold, the less he's going to be able to get out of it. Matt Vine trying with all of his might, gets back to a knee, and now back to a vertical base. Oh, and a slap right to the abdomen, followed by a fist. Matt Vine finally breaks the hold. Tries to send Chase off. Chase reverses, but Vine goes up and over. Sunset flip, 1, 2, but Chase kicks out at 2. Trying for the super kick. Chase catches the foot in midair. And now with an ankle lock. And Matt Vine is screaming in pain. He's in the middle of the ring with nowhere to go. And now Chase has both legs. And Matt Vine is going to have to power his way out of this hold, try and find his way to the ropes, or he's going to have to tap out here. Otherwise, he's going to risk serious injury. Matt Vine trying to crawl to that rope. Able to roll through, but Chase now using the head and neck for leverage against that knee of Matt Vine. And now look at this, the power of Chase Gosling. Vine tries to power out, but Chase keeps a hold of that foot and just cranking on that ankle. And he's got that leg firmly grapevine. Matt Vine may just have to give up here. Matt Vine wants to get to the ropes. He's going to have to drag 250 pounds on an incredibly sore ankle right now. Fingertip length away. Matt Vine, though, refusing to give despite the immense amount of pain that he's in. Oh, and Chase just torquing on that ankle. No one would blame Matt Vine for tapping out right now. He does not want to risk a broken or sprained ankle on his way back to trying to regain the PPW championship. But Matt Vine reverses, now sets up and locks in the figure 4 right in the middle of the ring. Chase has got nowhere to go. Chase Gosling now in a world of hurt in this figure 4 submission. And Matt Vine using that upper body strength to put extra torque on the legs and knees. Chase not willing to give, but he is in an immense amount of pain right now. And if you look at that left foot and ankle of Chase, Matt Vine is using his leg to torque on that foot and ankle, maybe giving Chase a taste of his own medicine. Oh, and a stiff shot right to the chest. And Chase now telling Vine to bring it on. Oh! And like a gunshot, sends Chase down, but only gets a 2. Chase now trying to roll out of this figure 4, and he's able to do it, but Matt Vine is in the ropes, and Chase is going to have to break. How much damage have the knees and ankles of Chase Gosling sustained? He was in that figure 4 for quite a while. Now he's got Matt Vine by the leg. Drags him back to the middle of the ring. and stomps right on the midsection. Rolls Vine over, going for a pin here. Matt Vine kicks out.
Give up!
20 minutes from expiring matchup. There are 10 minutes remaining.
What's the matter?
And Chase now, visibly frustrated that he can't seem to keep Matt Vine down. Now dragging Vine back to his feet. They're in the ropes, driving the shoulder into the midsection. Sends Vine off the ropes. And a power slam. But Chase a little slow on the pin, and that allows Matt Vine to kick out. These two have beat each other into near exhaustion.
You're gonna lose,
A true seesaw contest right here tonight at PPW 282. Chase Gosling, perhaps looking for that surfboard stretch. He's got the arms, he's got the legs, he's just got to get Matt Vine back, and he does! He loses control of the arms, but gets control of the head and neck. And now cranking back, Matt Vine isn't close enough to the ropes to force a break. Matt Vine may have passed out here. The arm drops once. There's a second one. If it drops a third time, Matt Vine is out by submission, but no! Vinicus is still alive in this contest. And now powers out. Chase Gosling still has the head, though. Vine rolls Chase over. Only gets a 1 count. But Chase goes in for a rear naked choke. But Matt Vine powers his way out. And now a stomp right to Mr. Electricity's midsection. Off the ropes and another stomp. Oh, and drives the knee straight into the abdomen. Matt Vine with the edge, but he's going to have to capitalize quickly here. Does not want to give Chase enough room to breathe. And Matt Vine with a stiff right. Another stiff right. And a third for good measure. Chase is back in the corner. Matt Vine sends Chase off. A kick to the midsection. And look at the strength of Matt Vine, but unable to hold Chase up. And now Chase showing his own power. Vine now, that is 250 pounds of humanity in the air, but Chase able to get the leverage in that exchange. And only a 2 count. Matt Vine is still in this match. But the longer this match wears on, the more exhaustion is going to set in, and the less likely either of these men is going to be able to go in for that critical pin or submission. And now Chase, wasting time to chat with the members of the Premier Planet here. Chase is on the outside. He's risking being counted out by being on the apron. But apparently, Chase has a strategy in mind here, waiting for Vine to get back to his feet. Oh, and Chase tries to spring off the rope, saw Matt Vine coming, couldn't land his feet, and landed in the worst way possible. Vine now springs off the top and a splash, but that took a lot out of Vine too. Crawling over to Chase. He gets the arm over. 1, 2. But Chase kicks out at 2 9/10. Now the referee begins his count. Both competitors have till 10 to get back to their feet. Matt Vine, the first one up, but only by a hair, and Chase Gosling right on the attack. And now Chase with the former 5-time champion across his shoulders. Vine powers out. But Chase, sends Vine face first right into the mat. And now a pin attempt.
25 minutes have elapsed in this matchup. 5 minutes remain.
And Chase is wondering what he has to do to keep his former tag team partner down for the count. Only 5 minutes remaining in the time limit in this match. It is do or die time for both of these men. What's Chase looking for here? Roll through into a splash. But again, Matt Vine kicks out. And Chase now waiting for Matt Vine to get back up. Precious seconds ticking away in this final 5 minutes. And Chase with a target on Matt Vine, but he pays for it. Vine with a Vine buster. If Vine can capitalize, he may get the pin here. But Matt Vine utterly exhausted. Can't seem to roll into a pinfall. And the call just went out. 4 minutes remain in this contest. Who will be able to find that critical opening and walk away with the victory? Matt Vine with a shoulder block. Springs off the ropes and a clothesline. Takes down Mr. Electricity. Chase attempting a clothesline and gets met with a super kick. This may be the opening Vine needs, and there's the spear! There's the spear! That's going to do it. That's going to do it right there. 1, 2, and no! By some miracle, Chase Gosling able to kick out of a super kick and a spear from Matt Vine. Vine now trying to psych himself up. We're closing in on the 3-minute mark left in this time limit.
3 minutes left in this matchup.
And Chase now fights out. And look at the strength of Matt Vine. But Chase now has the head. Turns it over into a neck breaker. And Chase, there's the leg lariat. There's the leg lariat. 2, and no, Matt Vine kicked out of Chase Gosling's leg lariat. We've seen that maneuver put away so many competitors, but not enough to put down the modern-day gladiator. Only about 2 minutes remain in this time limit. It is crunch time here in this clash of former partners. Chase again waiting for Vine to get back to his feet. Vine, exhausted. Can barely muster getting up to a knee. Chase up, looking for that power bomb. But Matt Vine fights his way out of it. Gets met with a boot. But Chase looking for some offense. Vine catches him in midair, slams him down. He's got to go for a pin here. But instead, Matt Vine apparently trying to find his bearings, goes to the outside, ascends to the top rope, flies through the air, and a stomp off the top rope. Rolls into a pin, 1, 2, and still Chase Gosling kicks out at 2.
Come on, Vine. Got a shoulder.
That's right on time.
Matt Vine wondering what he has to do to put away Chase Gosling here, and Chase thinking the same. And there's the call. 1 minute left in this contest. It's going to come down to a split second here. Chase with Vine up, slams him down. Rolls into a pin. And Vine again kicks out. 30 seconds remaining in this contest. Both men are down. Vine, the first back to his feet, delivers a shot to the face of Chase, but Chase answers with a headbutt. And an uppercut from Chase. Vine with a knee. Goes in for looking for a pile driver, drives Chase down. But the time limit has run out in this contest.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time limit has expired. This match is a draw.
And you heard right, folks. The 30-minute time limit expiring in this contest. Neither Chase Gosling or Matt Vine able to find that crucial opening to get the win. But what an amazing contest between two former partners.
Good match, guys. Good match. Good job, boy.